once again. Okay. Start with something type of jazzy. Welcome to the podcast. For you, for me, for the people, for everyone who is watching. Thank you for watching. We are new. If you see us through YouTube, first time you see us live. And we're gonna have a good time. We want to make things different. Don't go because you see the screen right there. Follow us, join the movement, give us your insight, and we'll give you some clout. And you know what that means? If we grow, we're gonna give you clout. You're gonna be in the episode, and we're gonna put the episode in the podcast. We're gonna put the episode and the video on YouTube. We're gonna put the episode on Twitch live. So you're gonna be everywhere we posted at, because we're gonna give you some clout. We wanna make you grow as we grow, so we both grow together. In clout, but not only in clout, but in brains. We wanna provide insight, intuition. We wanna have intelligence shared by you, by me, by everybody who listens. You're gonna see how it works. We're gonna go through social media, we're gonna explore pages, and we're gonna be giving shout outs. We're gonna be reading, we're gonna be exploring your page, and then you're gonna, as you see it, you're gonna understand the mechanics. I promise, it's not a scam. It's not a scam. It's for you to grow, for us to grow, and for a community to be built of, for, and by the people. So yes, let us start with some. This is how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go through some IG first. Let us see IG right now. Inspiration in the tags for those who listen through the podcast and cannot see. We're looking for on IG, the platform or the app, for some inspiration. 168 million posts. Let's see. There we go. Inspiration. Let's follow this inspiration. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have some videos. Pictures. I'm looking mainly for quotes, because quotes are inspirational. I mean, the caption could be inspirational. Let's say the caption for some of this. This is Alice Santos 0204 from Portugal, so this might be in Portuguese. No, it's in English. Voila. We spend so much time sweating the small stuff, worrying, complaining, gossiping, comparing, wishing, wanting, and waiting for something bigger and better instead of focusing on all the simple blessings that surround us every day. Life is so fragile, and all it takes is a single moment to change everything you take for granted. Focus on what is important and be grateful. You are blessed. Believe it. Live your life and leave regrets. Amen. Very good. Wow. Thank you for the inspiration, Alice Santos 0204. By the way, I have no clue who she is. I do not know her, but that quote is very good. Don't spend time, as she says, sweating the small stuff. Don't worry so much. Rather look at the good things. I agree. If you focus on the good things, then you're gonna feel good. And when you feel good, good things start to happen. Don't worry about the things you don't have. Don't look at things you don't have, because you're gonna feel bad and bad things are gonna happen. Indeed. Let us leave a comment here. Let's say, I agree. We must always look at the bright side and bright, beautiful things will come to us. Let's leave a little hashtag. We we were here live. Now let's say of, for, and by life. Of, for, and by life is the hashtag we want to live. And yeah, there you go. Let's post it. Bam. There it is. So we are leaving a mark. First post as we are live. And we gave her a like already. She's getting some clout. We don't even know her. She doesn't know us. And if we grow, then she's gonna be like, wow, look at that. And she's gonna grow with us. Let's even follow her. If you want people to follow you, then follow them, right? So that's the first. Very good for inspiration. Inspiration, we did pretty good for the first. Let's see if we find something else. Let's see if this other thing looks good. Yesenda Man Prayer. This is another profile for those who listen to us on IG. If you look to God to fill your cup, then you'll never have to worry about it running dry. And the caption, my cup overflows with blessings. Psalm 23:5. Beautiful. Blessings. You want to have blessings. You want to feel like you're blessed. You want to have faith that blessings are coming and that God will help you out. And then your cup will never be dry. Your cup will never be dry. Let's say an amen here. Amen. Thanks for the message. Thanks for the inspiration. You are great. And let's leave a hashtag again. Let's leave a little mark here of, for, and by life as the second one. Post. Boom. There it goes. Another post, guys. We're moving along. So we give her a like. Let's give a like. Okay. Yes and amen prayer. Yes and amen prayer. Follow. We're following people. If you want people to follow you, you must follow. I'm not gonna unfollow, guys. I'm just gonna follow. Let's keep looking let's look for some motivation. So that whoever sees this video now, today, on the live, I don't think today there's no one probably, but I believe soon there will be thousands of people in that comment section. And you know what? You will see this in the future. You're gonna be like, wow. For you in the future, for me in the future, for us in the future, we can do this. Not only me, you too. We're gonna help you. We're gonna give you clout. You're gonna comment in the comments, and I'm gonna go to your site, to your whatever social media, and give you clout. Motivation. That's the early bird. If you see the previous episode, that's what the early bird means. It means that you join so early when nobody knows about this that you take the most advantage. But you gotta be a visionary. You gotta be able to see the vision and see what we're trying to accomplish here. Like, see that we're trying to start. There goes the music. But we're gonna get it back again somehow. But let's keep going with this. Let's just keep going. Motivation. Let's be motivated. Okay, the music is acting up. But we continue. We are live right now. Let's see some reasons so we don't see the top guys that have 1 million likes already. Let's see some new people. A woman treats you how she wants to be treated first, then she treats you how you treat her. A woman treats you how she wants to be treated first, then she treats you how you treat her. That's a good quote. So that means that a woman would come to you and she would treat you. I hope this is true of all women, as she wants to be treated. As she wants you to treat her. That's how she's gonna treat you. So If you treat her like that in return, then she will continue to treat you like that. But if you don't treat her like that in return, then she will treat you. This is a puzzle. She will treat you however you treated her. You understand? So it's trying to say that women are the first ones to treat you nice, and whatever you return, that's what they give you. There you have it. So uh, let's say we had a little puzzle here, but we finally figured how deep and brilliant this quote is. Let's leave a hashtag again of, for, and by the people. No, all for and by life. All for and by life. We are live, guys, as you can see. Things are working live here. Feels good to be live, so you see this is a real thing done on the spot. We posted all for and by. Wait, there's a space between the hashtag, but let's just leave it like that. Let's not complicate ourselves. This is yours, Mile Keeper 2020. Yours, Mile Keeper 2020. Let's see how many followers. We want to follow small people. 314. There you go. We want to help small people. We don't want to follow those with 20 million followers already. They already have enough followers. I mean, not enough. You never have enough, but let's help the small people, because the small people need help. Okay, so that was some motivation. Let's keep getting more motivation, because that was only for women, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have men, women, boys, girls, teenagers. Motivational quotes. Let's see motivational quotes, because we wanna read a few quotes. Let's see the recent ones. Okay, let's see. You guys wanna read? Let's see this one. Okay, let's see. Here we could get music again. It's almost coming. There we go. Okay, alright. Now we can continue. The Aku talks. I am just being realistic, being honest with myself. I have tried being optimistic, but it doesn't seem to help. So I'll just have to admit, this is the hand that I have been. I'm not being pessimistic, just being honest with myself. Let's read it again. Wait. I'm just being realistic, being honest with myself. I have tried being optimistic, but it doesn't seem to help. So I'll just have to admit, this is the hand that I have been. I'm not being pessimistic, just being honest with myself. Well, aren't you giving yourself an excuse to be pessimistic in a way? I think if you have tried to be optimistic and it doesn't work, it's because you're not looking at the right things, maybe. So, to be honest with yourself wouldn't mean that you have to be pessimistic to yourself, because to be honest to yourself would be realizing that you have infinite potential, that you are alive, that you are healthy, that you can think, you can reason, that we have the internet, we have computers, we have books, that your limits are, there is no limits for you. So if you are honest with yourself, you might say that to yourself, and I'm pretty sure that would be really optimistic too. Don't be pessimist. Don't be a pessimist. It's my advice. Let's say I believe if you are honest to yourself, if you're honest to yourself, then you could also see that you have infinite potential. And you too, and infinite potential, and there are no limits. The sky is the limit, and even beyond the sky, if you believe. There are no limits. So there are no limits, period. So I think that is pretty optimistic. That's pretty optimistic, period. Let's leave that hashtag, which we are using now, of, for, and by life. And let's post it. Boom. There you go. For and by life. And let's definitely small creator, writer, a poet, and a boss girl, 98 followers. Let's follow. She's not following anyone though. Let's just follow. But if you want to be followed, you must follow people. It's my philosophy, my belief. So let's keep looking through the feed, see if we find anything interesting here. Okay, inspiration. Okay, let's see, inspiration, and let's keep looking. You glow differently when you are actually happy. Indeed, there is something about you that's very different when you're happy, and whoever pays attention can see it. Okay, we have it. We have this here. Okay, we have this. All right, there we go. Let's follow this person. Inspire Robot. This is a page for inspiration. You glow different when you are actually happy. Let's comment here. That is very true. That is very true. Those who know you and pay attention know this very well. Okay, let's say that. Okay, there we have it. Voila. Let's leave a mark here of, for, and by life as we have been. Okay, there we have it. Perfect. Okay, there we have it. Of, for, and by life. Let's just sit down right here. Okay, guys. Oh my god, hopefully lighting is good here. Okay, Okay, we have that. Yes, so people who know you, they know when you're happy. Something different about you. Very different about you. Okay, so we gave a like. Yes, we are following this page. Okay, small page, 628. You see they are following people. That's good. 628 followers. We are following. Let's see this other post they have. What you do to others will surely happen to you one day. I agree with that 110%. Whatever you do to others, one day or another will come back to you somehow, some way. Let's give it a like. You know what happens? The thing is that people, many times, let's put the music up a little bit so that we have a nice background here. There we go. Okay, so people, many times, they do something bad, right? And the bad thing that returns to them, what I believe is, it comes back. It could come back tomorrow, or it could come back in a year from now, or 2 years, or 3 years. So if it comes back too far apart, people might forget that they did something wrong. And not only do I believe that whatever you do wrong comes back to you, I believe that it comes back to you. If you do bad, it comes back to you times 2, times 3 times as bad. So if you do something bad, for example, let's say you steal $5 in a week, or in a month, or in a year, 2 years, you're gonna lose, or somebody's gonna steal from you maybe $100, $200, $300. And the other way around as well, I believe that if you do something good, you will be rewarded. It will come back to you either tomorrow, next week, next year, 2 years. And you might not realize that this good is coming to you because of this other good which you did before, but it will also be multiplied. So I think, using the same example, if you gave $5 to somebody who needed money someday and didn't have any, and you just gave them $5 out of love and kindness, then you might in the future receive like 500, 1,000. You will like win some prize or get good business, and you'll get money. So it's like a law, like a universal law that God has left, just like gravity applies to everyone. Like, you do bad, bad things happen to you. You do good, good things happen. I cannot use science to prove it to you, but if you pay attention, you will realize that there has to be something playing in the universe. So we gave it a like already. Let us now, great image. Keep the hustle and stay blessed. Have a great day. Peace. I agree with that. We gave it a like. So also, let's say, this is such a profound truth, which those who pay attention know very well. Hashtag guys. Of, for, and by the people. Of, for, and by the people. Of, for, and by life. I keep forgetting. Of, for, and by life. So whenever you come back, or anyone comes back, they're gonna go to your page and they're gonna say, "Oh, this happened when they were live." You get the mechanics. So yeah, we want to give you clout. I don't know any of these people that I'm going to or commenting to. I'm just using them right now for their motivation that they are giving the world and giving us. And because, as they say, this person here, they say, if you do bad, something bad will happen. If you do good, something good will happen. So I think they are doing good by bringing good messages to you and me and whoever sees them. And now their good is coming back. So if we blow up, it's going to help them a lot. It's going to be positive for them, big time positive. So, okay, we have that. Let's see. Let's look for some. Okay, let's see if we see another good quote. We're trying to give motivation and inspiration, going through IG, Instagram, social media, to give our followers, to give our listeners, whoever sees, whoever is interested in this concept, these videos, this podcast. 1111, make a wish. Let me make a wish. 1111, wish made. Should I say? You should never say it out loud, right? But it was made 11:11, guys. I hope I'm pretty sure you can see the time on there. 11:11, guys. Okay, so let's see this. Learn to work alone. It will make you stronger. Indeed, I agree with that. It will make you stronger when you can work by yourself, when you don't need anybody else to be like, yo, let's do this, or yes, I'm with you on this. And that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm jumping on this on my own. Like, it doesn't matter if nobody believes in your vision, in your project, you can still make it. You can still make it by yourself. When you believe deeply, profoundly, you can make it. Let's say, great message. Agree. You do not need anybody else in order to accomplish your dreams. Okay, let's do that. Hashtag, I'm not gonna mess up this time, of, for, and by life. There you go, life. Posted. There you go. Okay, there we go. There it is. It is posted now. So, yeah. This is for those who are listening only and cannot see the screen. This is from lmaoo Mustafa. lmaoo Mustafa 77. That's 776 followers. 37 followers. Let's follow this kid. We have it. Okay, we are following. You want people to follow you, then follow people. Follow people first. Okay, let's see. Let's see more motivation. Let's switch. Some philosophy. Let's get some philosophy. Not too deep, but something that we all can relate to, right? Something that we can all relate to. Let's lower this volume just a little bit. There we go. Philosophy quotes. Let's see, philosophy quotes. We have this first. Seneca. Only time can heal what reason cannot. Only time can heal the things that your reasoning cannot heal. Makes sense. It's very deep. You gotta sit down and think about it. But yeah, we know that time can heal many things. Like, remember 5 years ago when you were hurt because something happened and now you're not, that doesn't even bother you. It's not even a thought because time healed it. Or remember when you thought it was the end of the world a few months, few years, few weeks ago, and you couldn't use your mind to to relax and calm down. But now you, after time, now you are good. You are in peace. I'm pretty sure you have an experience like that. We all do. Only time can heal what reason cannot. Let's Pablo Escobar. That's the last. Okay. Emotions die down and facts prevail. That's true. Wait. Yeah, over time they die down. He didn't say it indefinitely, like if only hope can cure cancer when medicine can't. He didn't say it indefinitely, like if only hope can cure cancer when medicine can't. Okay, now he's taking it literal. Only hope can cure cancer when medicine can't. That's right. If medicine cannot cure cancer, I would say faith, hope, and belief. He didn't say it indefinitely. I don't get what you mean by that, right? Whatever, Doug. Okay, very insightful. I'm thinking, without reason, can one really heal? Without reason, can one really heal? I think yes. Of course. Of course. Animals could heal. And they don't have reason, I think. or in my opinion, I might be wrong. In my opinion, for and by life. There you go, posted. Okay, good. Okay, so let's see. This is cool. In each of us, there is another whom we do not know. Ooh, that's too deep. So inside of you, there's somebody else that you don't know yet, but that is there with you. Well, subconscious, maybe the subconscious mind, right? Let's say the subconscious, maybe the subconscious, maybe the subconscious, right? We put a little hashtag of for and by, of for and by. So if your subconscious is there, it's called subconscious because it's beyond your consciousness. You cannot see it. You cannot, like, you, whatever you see right now in there in your conscious is your conscious, but whatever's in your subconscious is all the things that are still here but that you're not seeing there, like the image of a monkey in your brain is there, and now you're seeing it because I said it, and you're thinking of a monkey right now. Are you not? Do you not see a monkey here? Try to not see a monkey. Try to erase the monkey from your conscious right now. It's hard. It's almost, is it impossible? You're still thinking of the monkey. But let's continue with the news. Let's see some of the news, guys. No Streamlabs. There it is. The genius himself. We gotta get to that level. All for and by the people. Follow us. Join the movement. Give us your insight. We'll give you some clout. You go and you post on IG or Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you want. You post anything insightful or intuitive, motivational, any opinion that you have about anything that I commented on today. And I'm gonna do the search. Do a hashtag of for and by the people. So I'm gonna go and search of for and by the people, and when I see your post like the ones I saw before, I'm gonna just read it, analyze it, comment, and give you some clout for you to grow too. You're gonna be out there, you're gonna be shown. So yeah, let's see the news. Some of the news. Okay, where are the news? News. Come on, there we go. The news. Let's see the top headliners. Trump demanded 10,000 active duty troops deployed to street in heated Oval Office meeting. Things are getting hot. And we already gave our opinion on this topic of the fight, or rather the protest in the last episode. So if you want to see what we had to say, it was just audio, but still in all of our platforms. It's our episode number 2. There we give you the whole opinion we have on the movement and how we support and our part, and yes, our opinion of it. So let's see now. George Floyd looters caught with Chanel sunglasses, dire purses, and Gucci shoes. So these looters are going into the stores and stealing the most expensive things. Some people are taking advantage of the occasion to steal things that they wouldn't be able to buy, where things are going good, normal. So a lot of people, looters, well said, are not protesting, but they are taking advantage and stealing, which is not the greatest thing to do. An asteroid the size of 6 football fields will speed by Earth Saturday night. That's today. So right now it's probably speeding as we speak. Oh my God, hopefully it doesn't Definitely not hitting us, thank God, because we wouldn't be having the podcast or the video or life as we know it. Thank God we're safe. So Melania Trump's messaging frustrating, the West Wing source says. Delta says it will stop flying to 11 U.S. cities indefinitely. Here's the full list. Boy, no flights. Not a lot of people are flying nowadays, as we have this situation which we all know very well, which is happening, and flights are not doing very well. But hopefully everything gets back to normal and we start doing well again. Let's see. Inside the shady world of promoters who recruit hot girls for parties. I knew there was some crazy stuff going for. It's a business. This is my opinion, nothing to do with anything. We could even read a little bit. But it seems to be a business in which they get girls or people to go to a party, make it seem like it's the greatest, the best thing ever. And people who don't understand might be like, oh, look at all these people here. They came because this is the greatest thing, so we must go there. And then if you go there, that's what they want, people to go there. You spend your money and then you're like, it wasn't all that. There was something different, right? But I don't know. I might be wrong. That's the vibes I'm getting right now, though. What is in a name? California restaurants agrees to change amid national unrest. Let's see this. What is in a name? California restaurant agrees to change amid national unrest. 63 years ago, a pancake house opened in California that spawned a nationwide restaurant chain. Now is the only one left, and is changing its name to meet the changing times amid the country's demonstrations against racism and police brutality. Sambo's in Santa Barbara will remain in business but under a new undetermined name, owner says on Facebook. The term Sambo is a long-standing racial slur, boy, for a restaurant name? That's crazy. With roots going back to an 1899 book about the dark-skinned South Indian boy. The name became an epithet against African Americans. The restaurant's sign has been covered, at least temporarily, with a peace sign. They promoting peace at least. An ampersand and the word love for peace and love. Peace and love is what we need in these times and always. Our family has looked into our hearts and realized that we must be sensitive when others whom we respect make a strong appeal, Honors posted. So today we stand in solidarity with those seeking change and doing our part as best we can. Owner Chad Stevens said his founders, his grandfather Sam Batterson, and business partner Newell Bo Bonnet formed the restaurant's name from parts of their names. So it would be their names together combined. So they didn't have bad intentions, I'm getting from this paragraph. That's what I'm getting. It was his name and partner's name, Sam and Bo, Sambo. Something I respect and continue to, but I understand there's some hurt in that, but we will move forward, Stevens told. Okay, so they combined their names and the result was racial slur, which is a possibility, could happen. Probably they didn't know about it. That's what I'm hoping. But anyways, I respect the fact that these people are changing their name for to promote peace and love, for the sake of peace and security and love and things going the right way. Even though it didn't come from a bad place, it is still a very hurtful term for a lot of people. Okay, they didn't have bad intentions, said Monet. I understand it wasn't intentional, as I was saying. I am not saying that Sambos and the owners are racist. I am saying the slur is racist. Okay, that's a good case. What would you do if you had a restaurant and by accident you put a name which is offensive to people, to a group of people? Would you change the name for the sake of peace, or would you fight I would change it for the sake of peace, without a doubt. Stephen said the time is right for a change. With the current environment of our country, we need to come together and, as the sign says, peace and love, he said. Very good article. Peace and love. Peace and love. Let's see Jersey City local news. Let's see the world. We want to see the world. Spurs coach Greg Popovich says it's up to white people to call out racism no matter what the consequences. That's right. White people must call it out because you'll know the reasons. A teen who spent 10 hours cleaning up after a protest is rewarded with a car and a college scholarship. Wow. You see, when you do good things, remember, good things come back to you. He wasn't expecting that. I'm very sure he was doing this out of heart. Like, let me just help out. 10 hours cleaning, that's a long time. It's just like, and that looks like a Mustang. Boy, let's read this. You see, when you do good, it might come right away. For this guy, it came right away, the good. But it might take some time, but it just comes. I'm telling you. Then who spent 10 hours cleaning, okay? When Antonio Gwynn Jr. saw the damage from protests in his hometown of Buffalo, New York, he grabbed a broom, bought some trash bags, and started cleaning the streets by himself. Nobody even told this kid. He just bought a broom and a bag and just went to the streets on his own. He started at 2 in the morning on Monday and did not stop cleaning for the next 10 hours. Boy. When an organized group of neighbors arrived later that morning to start cleaning the damage, they found that Gwynn had already done most of the work. Gwynn is an 18-year-old high school senior. He told CNN that he saw on the local news that Bailey Avenue in Buffalo was covered in glass and garbage. He saw it on the news, like, wow, glass and garbage. Let me just go out there. This kid is brave, man. You gotta have some motivation to do that. And he knew people needed to use that street to get to work in the morning. When word spread of how Gwynn single-handedly took action, his community responded. People were like, what? Matt Black saw Gwynn's story on the news and decided to give him his prized 2004 red Mustang convertible. Black, 27, told CNN, the car is one he wanted since he was a child. But these days, he's only using it occasionally. He saw Gwynn ask for some car buying advice on Facebook, and Matt decided to offer up his sports car. It turns out that gift has more meaning than Black ever imagined. Gwynn's mother, who passed away in 2018, rest in peace, also drove a red Mustang. Wow, what are the chances? When he realized the coincidence, Gwynn says that he was so shocked he didn't have any words. And Black says it gave him goosebumps. Even I am getting goosebumps. And I'm not even there. Local businessman Bob Bryceland learned of Black's gift, and he decided to extend a year of free auto insurance coverage. You get a car and you get free insurance for 1 year, man. Wow. Watch how everybody's gonna start cleaning the streets now. But this guy did it without expecting anything back, man. Everybody gonna start cleaning the streets out there. And he decided to extend a year of free auto insurance coverage through his insurance agency. I just felt compelled to help him out. We just need to get together our whole city and show people how there's so many good people here. After high school, Gwynn had planned to go to trade school while saving up to go to college. Upon hearing Gwynn's story, Material College in Buffalo offered him a full scholarship. So you get a car, you get 1 year insurance free, and you get a scholarship. Remember when I told you that if you do good, it comes back like multiplied? I think this is a perfect example. And for him, it happened right away. Like, he did the good yesterday, and he's getting all the good back multiplied today. So, yes, this guy's getting a scholarship, man. This is the first time we received this type of recognition for his good deeds. But this is not the first time he stepped up to help others. He's done it before without receiving anything. And he does it from heart, because if you do it one time, you don't get anything. You do it another time, you don't get anything. And you do it a third time, you're not expecting anything. You're doing it the third time because you want to do it. You want to do something good. So he deserves this and more. Receive this type of recognition, good deeds, but this is not the first time he stepped up to help others. He's a member of Kappa Pi, or Pi, or Phi, whatever the Greek letters for this group is, where he enjoys doing community service and he helps out at churches. Gwyn is thankful for the community response, saying, I appreciate everything everyone is doing for me. Clap for you, man. Tip our hats for you, young man Antonio Gwyn Jr. What a boy. What great news in the midst of all this trouble. Upper East Side Mom's Facebook group implodes after intense diversity fight. Star Trek star Marina Sirtis apologizes for calling lmaoo Miranda's advice. Snoop Dogg will vote for the first time ever in 2020. I can't stand to see this punk in office one more year. Boy, he's gonna vote for the first time in his life. So I guess that's motivation for other people too to vote. What's up with Sweden? Let's see some more headlines. Oh, this is for me section. I didn't even know. Let's see the world as a whole. We're looking at the US to see what's going on in the world. Jeff Bezos, billions, claps back at Amazon customer who said all lives matter. Oh, whoa, let's see this. Jeff Bezos claps back at Amazon customer who said all lives matter, by Melanie Gray, June 6, 2020, 5:29 p.m. Amazon's Jeff Bezos, billionaire, is making no bones about his support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Good for him. Telling the world on Instagram that he stands firmly against a customer angry over the anti-police demonstrations. Bezos, the world's richest man with a net worth of nearly 150 billion, I repeat, billion with a B, posted both an email from the woman who was upset by a banner on the retailer's website that reads Black Lives Matter, and his response, the Daily Mail reported, Amazon put up the banner just days after the killing of George Floyd. A woman calling Amazon because of a website banner on the website that says Black Lives Matter. Karen is a name that I don't know, it's just a name that a lot of people use on the internet. It starts with a K, A-R-E-N, Karen. It's a name a lot of people use, I don't know why. But Amazon put up the banner just days after the killing of George Floyd. In her email, the customer told, she sent an email to this. He responds to emails from regular people. Wow. He responds. If I would have known he responds, I would have been like, hey man, can I get like a $200 gift card for Amazon? You know, you're making 150 billion and I want to try out some products. I am for everyone voicing their opinions and standing up for what you believe in. But for your company to blast this on your website, it's very offensive to me, said the lady. All lives matter. Bezos replied, I have to disagree with you. Black lives matter doesn't mean other lives don't matter. That's true, right? When you say Black lives matter, you're not implying that white lives don't matter, Latino lives don't matter, Asian lives don't matter, Native American lives don't matter. No, you're saying Black lives also matter. You're not implying that others don't matter. Black Lives Matter speaks to racism and the disproportionate risk that black people face in our law enforcement and justice system, Bezos went on. I have a 20-year-old son, and I simply don't worry that he might be choked to death while being detained one day. It's not something I worry about. Black parents can say the same. Bezos and his ex-wife, Mackenzie, have 4 children, 3 sons and an adopted daughter. Preston, 20, is the oldest. Bezos' support for Black Lives Matter hasn't kept Amazon grocery subsidiary Whole Foods from being vandalized. So he supports and people are still vandalizing his Whole Foods. That's bad. Feel bad for that. That's just, man, like, he's supporting the movement. And I'm pretty sure he's giving some money, donations, and he's still getting vandalized. The Daily Mail reported, in Manhattan, graffiti on one boarded up Whole Foods story read, "Guillotine for Bezos." Wow. On the West Coast in Los Angeles, looters smashed through the doors of a Whole Foods. Boy. Let's continue seeing more news. George Floyd protests, live news. First stage of cleanup completed after huge fuel spill in northern Russia. Trump administration orders Marriott to close Cuban hotel chain claims. Minneapolis mayor booed out a protest after reportedly refusing to defund the police. The police they are good people. The police, we need the police to survive, to live, to be in order. But the problem is that some police officers abuse their power, abuse their authority, and if they abuse their power and their authority, they mess up the system which they are trying to protect, right? And their families depends on that system of security and protection which they give us and we are thankful for. But by going over the limit, it's like a fine art, I guess. I have no experience. I am not an officer. But once you are put in a position where you have to exercise your authority to keep things going in order and in peace, you must know when you are doing too much. You must know like the fine balance between keeping peace and order and being a little racist or racially profiling a person, or employing too much force. You got to know when you're doing that, and I believe that's part of their training. And who am I to judge them? Like if one of them is bad, I cannot say that all of them. I do not believe all of them are bad. But the few that are bad are so bad that people are going crazy. So let's see. Memorials. Okay, let's see some business or technology. Let's see technology. Technology for you guys. Some iPhone 11 models display a green tint after unlocking. Oh wow, a different color in the back. Something different, I guess. I mean, you gotta make something different, right? For every single new version. Apple doesn't want the economic crisis to keep you from buying its products. Of course, who wants the economic profit? I mean, the economic crisis to keep people from buying. Nobody wants. Wait, is Apple giving money out for people to buy their phones? Because I'm in. Sponsor me, Apple, so I will buy your phones. Imagine they get back to me like, hey, we saw your podcast and your video. We thought it was a very good idea to get you as I'll be like, boy. The best deals we found this week: 16-inch MacBook Pro. How to get the most out of Signal and encrypted chat. Let's see what this is about, because I don't know. What is Signal and encrypted chat? I guess chat that nobody else can see, or machines, I guess. The most out of Signal and private messaging. Brian, 16 hours ago. I don't even know the source. As police brutality protests continue throughout the United States, people have increasingly turned to the encrypted messaging app Signal, and for good reason. As law enforcement increasingly surveils crowds, Signal represents most people's best way to communicate safely, and thanks in part to a $50 million infusion from a former WhatsApp CEO, Brian Acton, over 2 years ago, the formerly niche app is more accessible than ever. For the first few weeks of May, Signal saw between 9,000 and 10,000 downloads each day across iOS and Android. According to the analytics company Apptopia, on May 31st, the number jumped to nearly 15,000 on Wednesday, alone, around 32,000 people installed it. By doing so, they can now take advantage of Signal's end-to-end encryption, which means that no one, not the government, your phone company, or Signal itself, can read the contents of messages. That's a plus. Nobody's going to see your messages as they pass between devices. Signal is not your FBI agent, is not going to see your message. That's a funny line. Signal is not the only end-to-end encrypted messaging app. iMessage has it, as do standalone apps like Telegram, but Signal stands apart, both for its rich features and the fact that its code has been open source for years, meaning cryptographers have had plenty of opportunities to poke and prod it for flaws. Wired has long encouraged readers to use Signal. It's an app. Here we're offering tips on how to get the most of it. Once you do know its limits and get set up safely. And yeah, it's a great app for privacy. Mind you guys, I don't know these people. I'm new, obviously. I don't know anyone. I'm just going through the news. Best fake games consoles ever. So I think we have had a good run. Wait, let's do some entertainment for the brain, for the neurons to relax a little bit. J.K. Rowling. Wait, the music. Please don't stop the music. Okay, we play the whole cast, so we've been in here for a minute. We're about to be done, guys. About to be over. But let's just stay a little bit. Don't go. Stay a little bit. Are you still there? Are you listening? Paying attention? Okay, so let's do a little entertainment. A little bit. Just a little bit. J.K. Rowling slammed for defending concept of biological sex. It isn't hate to speak the truth. Arm wide resident stir. Stir faith. Let's see something. Hattie posts pregnant selfie. She's pregnant. This girl's pregnant. Life PD. Best moments from CNN Sesame. BTS and Big Head Entertainment give 1 million to Black Lives Matter. Wow. Good for you guys. After speaking out about George Floyd's death, probably blah, blah, blah. Universal Studios Florida sees light turn out after reopening. Let's see this. Let's see. Universal Studios Florida sees light turn out after reopening. This is by Nicole Drum, June 6, 2020. Universal Studios Florida reopened on Friday, welcoming guests back nearly 2 months after shutting down in response to the coronavirus pandemic. They opened back. They opened on Friday, and people are coming back after 2 months in response to the coronavirus pandemic. And the first day back in business saw a light turnout of visitors. So light, a light turnout. So light that, according to a report from Theme Park Insider, the crowds were even down from the previous reservation-only preview days for annual pass holders and resort hotel guests earlier in the week, with the overall traffic for the theme parks sharply down from what they would have been last year this time. Obviously, you're not going to have as many people as you had when there was no corona. According to the report, visitors to Universal did see long lines as a result of social distancing requirements. Funny. So, right, like 6 feet between each person. So you will have a long line even if you have 10 people online. Okay, where was it? Even down, blah, 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 blah. According to the report, see long lines as a result of social distancing requirements, but the actual waits were short. Generally less than 15 minutes. That's pretty good. Less than 15 for a theme park. The lighter turnout at the theme parks also made it easier for more general social distancing measures beyond the waiting lines, meaning that guests freely walking through the park had plenty of room to move around without getting too close to other guests. The report suggests that the lighter than expected turnout at the theme park may continue until travel picks up as many visitors to Universal Orlando and indeed Orlando's other theme parks, including Walt Disney World, come from out of state or international. People are slowly going to theme parks, but obviously you're not going to have as many people as you used to have before Corona happened. And that means that people are thinking, like, there's going to be a lot of people I don't want to be too close because I'm gonna be risking my health and the health of my family. But we want business to go back and everything be running so that business, money, life keeps circulating. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Lifetime cancels, blah, blah, blah. Paul McCartney recalls the Beatles refusing to play for a segregated audience in 1964. Not good. The Snoop Dogg will vote. We saw that. Pete Davidson addresses his future on Saturday Night Live months after slamming the show. Oh, this guy's funny. Let's see. Pete Davidson, ex-boyfriend of Ariana. Pete Davidson addresses his future on Saturday Night Live months after slamming sketch comedy and saying he should be done with the show. By Daily Mail by Kevin Kahar for DailyMail.com, June 2020. Pete Davidson all but said he was leaving Saturday Night Live in a revealing interview in February where he criticized the show, in part for often making him the butt of the joke in his skits. But now, more than 3 months on, I guess, it appears the comedian has had a change of heart and isn't planning on leaving the legendary sketch comedy anytime soon. I will be there as long as they allow me to be, Davidson confessed in an interview with Entertainment Tonight. Of course, man, you are in Saturday Night Live. You are up there top notch if you are in that place. You are big leaguer. So I would recommend you don't go away, yeah. Unless you have other places to go, which are better than that. Davidson, who joined the cast when he was just 20 years old, only 20, and he was on SNL Live, has been on the show for nearly 6 years. I think I'm very lucky to be on that show, and I'm really lucky to have Lorne Michaels as, not only a mentor and a boss, but a friend. I'll be there as long as they allow it, he said of his experience on SNL. Davidson has been open over the years about his affinity for Michaels, who co-created SNL in 1975 and has been a writer, producer, and executive producer during his long run on NBC. Great. So, yeah, guys, I think we're reaching the end. We know a little bit more now, right? We know about Pete Davidson. We know about this kid that was cleaning. He was just cleaning and received a car in Buffalo, New York. A car, a scholarship, and free insurance. Good for you. Now we know. Now you understand that if you do good, good should come back to you. Let us give some... To finish, let's just I want to give some clout to just a random person. Just a new creator. Let's call it free clout. Let's call it free clout. Let's call it that. But let's look if we can find, what are we searching? Let's look for some random tag like love. Somebody who's trying to spread love. Let's give them some love. Let's give them some free clout. I don't know this person. They don't know me. Never seen them. They have never seen me. Somebody who's truly trying to... Oh, this is in Spanish. You guys are not going to understand. Let's see this. We cannot force someone to hear a message they are not ready to receive. Right. But we must never underestimate the power of planting a seed. That's right. Plant a seed. It might grow someday. It might not grow today, but tomorrow it might be big time. Erica Taylor, psychiatric nurse. Erica, like for you. Thank you for that message. Let's write it. Thank you. Thank you for that message. Congrats. Congrats on winning, what do we call it? On winning the free clout prize for episode number 3. Voila. There you go. Let's put the hashtag. Oh no, it's gonna be like a hashtag. So let's say just number 3 in letters. And let's put a hashtag of, not in caps, of, for, and by life post. So the winner for today's episode 3, I want to have one of these every episode. Free Cloud for her good message to the world is the Mindful X. The Mindful X. Erica Taylor. Here we go. 17 followers. Yes, let's follow Erica Taylor. And for those who just listened, her Instagram, let's see, her handle on IG is The Mind, TheMindFulRx, The Mindful RX. Thank you for that message. And there you go. That's the message. There she is. Thank you for that message. Congrats on winning the Free Cloud prize for episode number 3. Let me just take a screenshot so I don't forget, and I'm gonna post it in our social media. There we go. This is our social media, guys. If you wanna follow, all for and by the people. Let's see. There you go. All for and by the people on IG. We're gonna post everything there. We are off for and by the people on YouTube, and we're gonna have the video there. On Twitch, we are all for and by the people. We're gonna be live. Like, follow us and see our channel. And then when we're live, and you go live and you chat and you put your name and we give you clout. We go to you. You give us some insight, motivation, and we go to you. And on Twitter, we are all for and by the P. That's our handle. Without the people, only the P. All for and by the P. So yes, guys, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for learning. Thank you for growing with us. Wait, I gotta give you the outro. Wait, the outro. Don't go. Here it comes. The outro. Here it comes before we go. Wait, I gotta fix it. Don't go. Let's fix this. The outro comes. Here we go, guys. Okay, here we go. The outro. The official outro. Wait, we gotta see what song is. Okay, the song is gone. Guys, okay, take me out to the bowl game. Let's give you the outro. I'll see you guys. Here it goes.
Wow, you were right. That was so good.
I told you.
I'm gonna join.
Me too.
Can you leave that music on? It sounds pretty good.
You like it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Can you put the volume up a little bit?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, I'll see you. Take care. All right, bye. I'll see you next episode.
I'll see you next episode. All right, take care. Take care, guys. The music. Wait, the music up. You want the music? I'll give you the music to go. No, that was not it. Technical difficulties. Wait, take me out to the bowl game. Take me out to the... No. There we go. And with this, say goodbye. I'll see you guys. Till next time. Enjoy this music. Enjoy the podcast. And join us, because we're gonna grow. Episode number 3. See you guys. Peace. Goodbye. See you. Ooh, infinity.